haven't seen, there's different hand signals drivers give as they drive past, letting me know that it might not be worth them to pick me up. One second. So there's the one I got just then was he went like this, like small distance, means they're not going very far, so it might not be worth it. And there's like pointing left or right, which just means they're turning off soon, so again, it's local traffic, so it might not be worth getting a ride. Those are the main ones, really. But it's always appreciated when they show you that they, I don't know, they at least acknowledge you and be like, yeah, I would, but due to this reason, short distance, I won't, yeah. Does that make it worse or better? I think I'm going to pull out the sign. It's a lot easier to squat down and look at how the stream is doing if I don't have my 60 pounds on my back. It's part of the reason why I decided to pull up the sign and put the bag down. I'll be putting the bag down, it starts to get it wet again, or I just dried it out. But such is life. And it falls down. Which is, I think, the thing I like the least about this bag is it doesn't stand up well. My last bag stood up really nice. But my last bag also weighed about twice as much. So, and it didn't have as many convenient features. And it wasn't as comfortable to wear, so I think this one downside is worth it.
so that's nice. I don't think it'll be too long.
And the people that I've met that are from this area have said that, yeah, generally the local population in kind of this rural part of Oregon are pretty nice, pretty welcoming. So I don't think I'll have a problem picking people. Someone pick me up, rather. Puttering around in chat. I just haven't had any, or I can't see any messages recently, and I've had my chat freeze on me before. It's great to just watch. I just want to make sure my chat isn't frozen, and I'm just talking to myself while you guys are actually saying something, and I'm not responding. I just haven't seen anything since Yusuke left, which is fine. I'm just curious if anyone's puttering. You're here? Oh, okay. Perfect. What time is it? 11:12. I think before 11:30 I'll have a red. That's my guess. Any other guesses? I'm guessing, okay, 11:27. I'll give an accurate guess. It's just annoying because, yeah, you guys have to suffer through a decrease in quality, both video and audio. But yeah, if you're prepared for the rain, there's nothing wrong with it. Albeit camping is a bit of another story. Just standing outside in the rain ain't bad. But camping in it and especially taking down your tent when everything's soaking wet and you got to pack it all into your bag soaking wet. That's no fun. So being in the rain isn't too bad. And there's a decent breeze. I hope there's too much wind noise in your ear, because that's a really annoying sound, so hopefully it's not too bad. lots of downtime with hitchhiking. Average wait time is right in the 15 to 25 minute-ish range in 700 or so rides. My most recent ride I got in about 5 minutes, the one that took me to Tillamook. My longest ride on this trip's probably been about an hour just over an hour before someone picked me up, which in hitchhiking terms is really barely any time at all. So we've done pretty well. Wait time on this trip has been 0 minutes because someone offered me a ride before I even started hitchhiking. I was just getting my gear together, and Christian from 2 days ago gave me a ride back. Sorry, little one, needed you for something? All good. Welcome back. I'm actually hitchhiking now. This Hitch Live thing is actually hitchhiking live now. It's no longer a hotel stream or a walking stream. It's an actual hitchhiking stream. I guessed that I would be picked up by 11:27, so we'll see how accurate I am. Or be picked up at 11:27. Lots of waves from people today. That's nice. Hitchhiking stream achieved. Woo! We're actually hitchhiking, boys and girls. It only took almost 2 hours, but we got there. There should be a lot more of this today. Yesterday we caught 4 rides. The day before we caught 4 rides. I'm hoping for about the same or more today. So we'll see how she goes. What a beautiful day. It's windy, it's rainy. It's perfect. Love it. But yeah, like I said before, I really don't mind the rain. I really don't mind what you call miserable weather. It's just camping in it that I don't really like. Say for an example, an officer stopped by, could he move you unlawfully? Like, I've had police officers pick me up and take me to a better spot and stuff like that. If you're asking if it's illegal here and if you could tell me to move on and tell me to stop, it's legal here in Oregon on a state highway. If I was on the interstate, that would be another story, but speaking of police, like, guaranteed somewhere on these streams we're going to have some police interactions. When you're hitchhiking, it's just going to happen. For the most part, mine have been pretty positive. just try to be polite with them. Same as the UK, really. I'm a police officer, but really have to pull up to a hiker. Yeah, actually, I got in trouble in the UK for hitchhiking on the M6. I didn't mean to hitchhike on the M6. There was a miscommunication. I got dropped off right on a junction between the M6 and the motorway going east-west, and I was on like a closed-off highway. There wasn't much I can do, and yeah, an unmarked police officer picked me up and got a little mad at me, which I get. I understand. As much as I can, I try to follow the rule of the law, especially when I'm in a foreign country. And when I say foreign country, I mean any country other than Canada, because I'm Canadian. Just begging for attention. Yeah, I know it was a bad thing. Yeah, these guys only spoke Spanish. I was telling them I was going to the city north up the M6, and then at the first junction on the motorway, they split off heading east. I'm like, no, I want you to go north. So they just let me out, and then I walked back onto the M6. And as I'm walking, I walk underneath this this electronic banner notification system that is above the highway, and it's turned off. But as I start walking towards it, all of a sudden it turns on and it flashes, "Caution, pedestrians on motorway," and flashes a brand new speed limit as a caution. At that point, I'm like, well, they know I'm here. I'm not going to be here much longer. Hiking through Spain in the summer, that would be great. Hot, but awesome. Yeah, I haven't hitchhiked in Spain yet. I did all around Europe. I chose not to go to Spain. I have heard hitchhiking is difficult in Spain for whatever reason. Maybe they have a reason. There's a website called HitchWiki, the hitchhiking Wikipedia, hitchwiki.org. And maybe they have more info on Spain hitchhiking. Yeah, I prefer cold weather because you can fight it. I don't do well in hot weather. Hiking through Spain. Sorry, I just saw hiking and I'm like, oh, hitchhiking. But yeah, hiking in Spain would be beautiful. Yeah, I actually hitchhiked through the middle of Australia last fall, and yeah, those are problems you run into. Water, shade, just heat exhaustion. It can catch up to you really quickly. Like, when I'm here, I carry just 1 liter of water. That's all I carry. I didn't even bother filling it up before I left today because I can just open my mouth and get a satisfactory amount of water from the sideways rain we're getting. But in Australia, I carried 5 liters of water when I was in rural parts of the middle, like near Alice Springs and stuff like that. Because I didn't know how long I'd be out there, and I wanted it. I usually tell myself I want at least 2 days worth of like safety as far as my supplies and equipment. And when it's 35 to 40 degrees, you need a lot of water to stay sufficiently hydrated. So yeah, I'd carry 5 liters with me in Australia when I was in the middle part, the hot part, the dry part. Because yeah, prepare for the worst. But that is annoying because 5 liters of water, that's 5 kilos of water. Wait, right? Yeah, 5 kilos of water. So 11 pounds of water. It's a lot of extra weight. Damn it, Os, I give it to you. You're still doing that there. I like the difficulty of it. To me, my biggest hitchhiking achievements, and I like the difficulty of places, places that you would think are difficult. So my biggest accomplishments in my mind are Australia through the middle, Russia from Latvian Russian border to Vladivostok, and the Canadian Arctic in winter. Last February, I hitchhiked up to the Canadian Arctic from Calgary to Nunavik, Northwest Territories. Next, we're hitchhiking to the moon. We'll see. Or maybe Mars too. I'll just go to Cape Canaveral and stand by the launch pad with my thumb out and see where I get. But yeah, those are the three ones I'm, I guess, most proud of because they're difficult, mentally at least. Yeah, Australia, Russia, and the Canadian Arctic in winter. But those trips weren't always fun because of those conditions. It can be rough at times. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That'll be me. I'll be the first intergalactic hitchhiker. You mark my words. It's actually a really comfortable temperature for being outside and walking and all that jazz. If you get a little cold, I can throw a layer on. But walking, it's not so warm that I'm going to sweat regardless of layering. So this is decent. I'm pretty happy with the weather even though it's raining. Might get a ride. Hey! How many miles is that, do you know? Nope. No? Okay. Somewhere that direction? Yeah, I'm heading that way.
Well, we'll get you a little closer. Where are you going?
I'm just heading south, I guess, to California. I have no specific destination. I'm from Canada.
Oh, nice.
Is being in the bed illegal in Oregon? Do you know?
You're going to go in the cab.
Oh, just for the bag? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if there was room back there.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'm just... And also...
Oh, yeah. We just got this truck.
Just got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you're our first hitchhiker with the truck. We used to have a really small truck.
Yeah.
Very excited. Our dog's name is Saranac.
Sorry, what's its name?
Saranac?
Saranac.
It's a city in New York. It's also
Oh, okay.
brewery.
Hey.
He's recording for his own
It's
hiking documentary or something.
Already.
It's live.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right on.
You're okay with that?
Oh, sure.
Yeah? Alright. Alright, well thanks for giving me a lift.
Yeah.
Hello.
He's trying to
This
get
is
okay.
Saranac. He's gonna love you.
That's good. I miss dogs, so I don't get many dogs when I'm traveling.
Oh, wait, let me put the pillows in the back of the stuff.
In the back? Okay. You're trying to get to California? With,
To start with.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from Canada.
Oh, cool.
And I've been hitchhiking for 4 years.
4 years.
All over the place, 25 countries now, and I want to show people what the process of hitchhiking is like, the experience. So
Wow.
that's what I'm doing here, and that's why I have this thing, and that's why I'm live streaming it, to try to show people the experience, because I don't think people understand what it's actually like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on. He's been hitchhiking for 4 years.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like on and off for 4 years, but I've done it in 25 countries now.
Where's your home base?
I'm originally from Vancouver Island.
Oh, we're meeting up with somebody
No way.
from
Yeah.
Vancouver Island.
Really?
Stay with us in Cape Kawanda.
Yeah.
Well, we have a hotel, but I don't know, you can sleep in the car if you want to.
That might be. What are you guys doing there? You're just on vacation?
We're paragliders. So
Oh, you're paragliders.
yeah, so you can fly. There's a sand dune down there. Not that we're gonna probably be able to do it this weekend because it's
Yeah.
be raining all weekend. But yeah, there's a sand dune down there that you can paraglide on. It's
Yeah.
super fun.
Oh, that's really cool.
But yeah, we're going down. We just bought this truck, so we're gonna do one night with our friends in the hotel, and then one night there's this like secret camping spot out there that is just like
Really?
so much. Oh my god, it's so good.
It's on the top of the thing.
Yeah, we could show you it if you plan on staying out that way today, or I don't know if you're just gonna.
Yeah, I don't travel too much plans. I'm trying to do as many hours a day as I can live to just show the process. I'm not sure how Verizon network is out there.
You don't get it.
You don't get any service? Yeah.
Verizon, you know?
No, well,
Well, I mean,
I don't know about
we don't get
Verizon,
service.
but
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
This place fascinates me.
Oh, the Air Museum,
Yeah,
huh?
it's
I know.
huge. I want to know what's in it.
How cool would it be? It kind of faces the right direction, and the giant roof of it, you could fly, like you could reach soar across them in the wing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Although it'd be a hard landing.
Yeah, see, look,
Yeah.
like across that thing.
Do you guys pick up every hitchhiker you see?
Well, we got the truck now. So before we had this little car, and
Yeah.
it wasn't, we've done it in the past, but
What though? I saw another guy and there was no way we're gonna.
we are a little,
You pick and choose.
a little choosy.
Yeah.
We're couch surfers. We do a lot of,
Yeah.
well, we used to, especially.
What's it called? Like sharing?
But yeah, that's
We just
awesome.
paid very close attention in kindergarten. So what are you doing down in California? Like what?
I just wanted to, like, I'm from BC. I've done a lot of hitchhiking, but I've never hitchhiked down Highway 101, and that's like your classic hitchhiking.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that. I know it's a classic road trip, but
How was we didn't take the 101 today because we heard there was a landslide.
Yeah, actually, I got caught behind that yesterday. And we had to do a big detour, like 50-mile detour,
Oh my
to get
goodness.
around that, and backtrack a whole bunch. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, I ran into that yesterday. I don't know how long it's going to be closed, but they were turning everyone around.
Oh.
Like, so it was recent, I think, when I
Yeah.
got there.
you said like
Yeah, it was a couple of days ago.
Oh, it was a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Because as we backtracked, we saw they were blocking up cars further back to let them know, so they didn't have to drive all the way there, sit in a pile of traffic, and then turn around.
Okay.
So this was like in a town?
It was between towns, so it's just on a cliffside next to the coast.
I did. So I have a motorcycle, and I did the 101 with my paraglider last summer, and my bike and my camping gear. And I went down to. I ended in Saboba, California, so like Southern California, and yeah, that was just so much fun. It's just, man, some of the beaches. I don't know how much exploring you're going to be doing, but man, the beaches in Oregon, like starting here and going north and south, but they're just absolutely breathtaking.
Yeah, up this way because you've got nature.
Yeah.
Versus down in California, it's just like.
Yeah, it's pretty sand, but it's just, yeah.
It's just
Along the coast a few times, and it's pretty spectacular. Some of the landmarks and stuff like that along the coast.
How long are you gonna? It's okay, buddy.
Money.
At least in Bellingham, you can make money for donating plasma.
Really?
Pretty good money doing it. Yeah.
And you don't have to be American or anything? I don't know if you...
Oh, they don't take Canadian blood, yeah.
Well, I don't, like some health stuff, it's just like, if you're a tourist, you're not really part of their health system.
I've never really
Bellingham, Washington. And,
Okay.
So we've been on the road since. Yeah.
therapy dog,
Yeah.
which not for really,
Yeah.
Well, that's
but
cool.
he kind of.
I only set up my camp after dark when I think when you property.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've tested that before, and people, like, some are friendly, but then they're just like, there's a park down the way.
Yeah, same thing. I loved it.
Especially, I'm sure that was... I honestly don't know.
You might.
Check.
Word.
Yeah.
So it's up to you.
What do I want to do?
It depends on what you want to do. Okay, so what you're doing is you're going to the coast instead of staying on 101.
Oh, okay. But you're going... Does that road right there that you're going up, does that reconnect with the 101 further up there?
Right. Because I don't know what it's doing.
Can I go around the other way? I mean, I'd continue down the 101. I don't really care.
If you want to do like every mile of 101?
No, it's just I thought it'd be a scenic route, but that looks like it's even more scenic.
Oh,
That
if
reconnects.
you're going for scenery, or
But if
we're
I have to
going.
backtrack, then...
No, because there's an airport up here.
Oh,
There's no
okay.
way it's a dead end.
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah, it's not a dead end.
Then yeah, I'll totally tag along with you guys.
All right,
and that
cool.
goes along the coast.
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
It is absolutely gorgeous too.
Yeah.
If you haven't spent any time out there, like you're,
Our favorite.
yeah,
It's very
it's
awesome.
so cool.
Well, yeah, that'll be
It's
fun.
a cool little surf town. There's always
So have you done 101 at all?
We drove down it when I was like 12 in a motorhome with my parents to go to Disneyland. But since then, traveling when you're an adult under your own kind of power and volition is a very different experience. So
Yeah, for sure.
I pretty much say I haven't done it, but technically I have driven down this highway.
So, I'm trying to think of tips because I've done it a couple of times. Definitely have food.
Yeah.
Because there's not a lot of places to stop, and anything that you can stop at is stupid expensive.
Yeah.
I think the biggest tip is that Oregon is prettier than California.
Yeah.
That's a good
So spend a little
Like,
time here.
spend more time out
Yeah.
this way than just trying to get to
Because
California.
yeah, what I've been doing on this trip and on smaller highways like this is you're usually hopping town to town and going slower that way.
Yeah.
Which I like a lot more. Like if I wanted to get to California, I'd be going down I-5 and
Yeah.
I'd get there in a couple days.
Yeah.
But this is much more enjoyable to me, and I'm not, because I don't have a fixed destination. I'm just doing it for fun.
Yeah.
For the experience and to show people what it's like.
Yeah.
So I'd much rather take shorter rides to more interesting places. My limiting factor is if I'm going to try and show people what it's like, if I get really rural, you lose connection and I can no longer do that. Like that happened immediately in Washington when I got to Port Angeles. Like 2 rides in, you're going through mountains. Like you're gonna lose signal. It's fine. But once I lost connection, like one of my rides that picked me up, we went to some swimming hole. He did some cliff jumping. It was too wild for me. It was like 53 feet off off a cut in half tree.
Into the ocean or into?
It was a lake. It was called Devil's Punch Bowl.
Okay.
Oh. I feel like there's probably a lot of places called that. I feel like I've heard of them.
I'm sure there's more than one named that. Like trailer for the night.
Shush, therapy.